What's up guys, if you're new here, my name is Zachariah Lindsey. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about tech, tricking, and making YouTube videos, basically. And if you don't know what tricking is, well, you're at the right place today because we're going to be talking about all this entire video. So tricking is basically just a combination of martial arts, gymnastics, and breakdancing all together to create the ultimate form of expression through movement, basically. But only on flat ground, not on like obstacles, because now you're just into free running. And that's just... they're similar but different. They're same but different. You know what I mean? And finally, before we get started with the video, I greatly appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, and commented down below. And if you comment down below, I can heart you and like you, so it's like we trading likes, bro. It's like the circle of life. Except it's a circle of likes, so it's like you like, I like, you like, you know what I mean? It keeps going. So today, we're giving you some perspective of like where I'm coming at from. We're giving you some perspective on my perspective, basically. So today we're going to be reviewing three YouTube videos today about tricking. So I mean, we're gonna be talking so much about tricking. Hopefully this video wasn't like 50 billion fucking minutes long like my last one, because it's like, fuck, bro. It's like I don't have like enough attention span to watch my own video, because it's like I spent so much time editing it. It's like I just like I'm over it, and then I end up fucking up and I forget to put the GoPro footage in, and it's just like fuck. Anyways, so today we're gonna be reviewing, or we're gonna be reacting. They're not really reactions because I've seen them before, but it's like they're not initial reactions. But I mean, I'm still reacting. We're gonna be watching some videos, some YouTube videos about tricking. I'm gonna show you how I like what tricking basically is to me, and it's like what is today and how I feel, like my perspective on it, basically. But we're going to be reviewing these videos less on like tricks themselves and more on the production quality of the videos, because just like the tricks themselves, if you're coming for that, it's like you're on the wrong. It's like if you're coming here for like super in-depth analysis on each trick and like how they're doing that and like what's their rotational plane and like under rotation and over rotation and where you should be spotting and stuff, it's like once you go beyond one spin, like once you're going into doubles, it's like I'm lost, bro. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Like for me personally doing it, it's like I can tell when someone's a double. I can tell the difference between a double and a triple. But then it's like once you're going from a triple to a quad, it's like they're spinning so fast. If the shutter speed isn't fast enough, or if the shutter speed is too high, it just looks like fucking pictures. So they just look like they're doing the same ass thing. But we'll get into that about shutter speed later. But we're like, so basically, we're coming from like a production standpoint, because I feel like in terms of production quality, tricking videos could go a lot further than they are right now. Like the standards down here, the standards should be up here, because like look at parkour and freerunning. Their production quality started up like they're doo-doo, but then they got like all the way up to like the top where they were like stupidly high production for like, it's like for like why? I don't know why it just sprung up instantly, but then it just like instantly went from like doo-doo to good, whereas tricking's like went from doo-doo to alright, and it's just kind of stayed at alright. And we're just stuck with like tripod shots and no like dynamic motion, basically. But anyways, we're getting completely distracted. We are so distracted right now, it's not even funny. Like we could improve the videography and the cinematography of it to like get it to a broader audience, because it's like right now the way I feel like majority of tricking videos is, it's like they're super fucking hardcore clips where it's like tripod shot. There's like if you're lucky, you got some like panning in editing, not like actual camera panning. Like you go into your editor and you're like, you bring up the keyframe and you're like deet, 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 deet. And that's like what it's at now. It's just like, and like another thing too is like we need slow motion, guys. It's like I know what I'm talking, like I've consumed like probably, if we're being real, hundreds to maybe thousands of hours of tricking videos, and it's still like I need slow-mo. So it's like, you know, for the fucking, if we're trying to make this more mainstream, get everyone tricking, we gotta do something about that. We gotta definitely start shooting everything in slow motion, guys. It's like irritating for the few people that can actually like keep up and like tell what's happening in real time, but it's like for everyone else, it's like you don't know what the fuck's happening. Like a double full snap. Who tell me? It's like some people's like, also if their kicks aren't the best, it's really hard. Like it's like a double, you're doing a double full snap, that's a triple full variation. So majority of people can't even tell a double from a single, and then let alone a triple from a double, or a double from a single. We're getting completely off track. We're at like 7 minutes. This intro is way too fucking long. Tricking needs to do to get to like the level of parkour and freerunning where it's like basically a household name. It's like when you say that, or when you're doing flips, they're asking if you're doing parkour for any. It's like for us to get it to be like they're asking, oh, are you tricking? We up the production quality, and just somehow provide the content in a lot more like I guess newer, friendlier ways. Like you know what I mean? It's like when you see it happening in real time. I don't know, like it's like super cringy and hardcore, and it's like there's no like since we're doing things where it's like where parkour and free running is like they'll maybe do doubles a lot of time, like double backs and double flips and then double twists maybe sometimes, but it's like they'll mainly stick to just singles and stuff, and it's like what they're really playing on is the environment. When we're tricking, like it just doesn't have the environment part of like parkour and free running, so it's literally just you, and rather than just doing nuts things at different spots that makes it different. Even though you could be doing the same exact thing, as long as you're doing it at different spots, different, right? Tricking is just like you either do more or you do it different, and that's the only way you can progress really. Like you're either doing more kicks, more twists, more flips, or you're doing them differently, where you're doing like a I don't know how like you're doing like you got a hook kick instead of a round kick, or you got like you just change up the inversion level basically, or you just like there's a lot of things you can do, or you just change the way you land and the direction you're facing. Like it's like parkour if you're running, you change the environment and then you change yourself a little bit, but it's like tricking is just you just change yourself completely every time. Anyways, we're going like also what like the third thing I think tricking could do. Okay, we'll just get into the start of the video. Fuck guys, I'm getting so distracted. We're going into my YouTube because I saved some for later. Hopefully it records. I'm thinking it should screen record, but you know, I haven't tried this. If this fails terribly, you know why. So I mean, hopefully I've synced this up already, because we're gonna go. Okay, we're just gonna blow our load early. We're gonna go with my favorite video. This is just like, let me give you like a context for this. It's like, this is like, it's literally just someone doing a compilation edit, so it's not even like this isn't my favorite video, but this is my favorite video that came out within like the last 5 years. Okay, that's a better statement. This is my favorite video that came out within like the last 5 years. Let's get this bitch in 1080. Yep. Okay. Like, this is like such like, this is the kind of production quality we need. Like, it's so cliche at this point, but it's like everyone knows the general public loves G-switches. It's like we can generally all accept this is pretty absurd, right guys? Like it's like I mean that's what got me into tricking. I saw someone doing a backflip off of one leg and doing multiple, and I was like, I'm sold, bro. What is this? I need some. And I saw people doing corks, like a cork chain, and I was like, that's fucking crazy. Alex and Sam. Like, also, I'm not a fan of the tilty tilts. It's like, what are we? In a music video? It's like a lot of people do it, and I'm not a fan on the tilty tilts. Also, you can tell that was shot on a gimbal, and it's like they need to work, or if it wasn't, it's a drone, and they need to really, like, they need to do some practicing. Oh, this just sounds like I'm talking shit, but I mean, it's. Well, I mean, I guess yeah, I am talking shit, because we need to up our like the skillers do good work. Shout out to them. They're doing some they're working on their production quality, like their high production level, and still yet keeping the skills pretty difficult. Like, see, look at this part. This is shot by Red Bull. You can tell because it looks a lot better. Like, it's like lots of people. Like, I can't even get mad though, because it's like everyone who's good at tricks, it's like you have to spend so much time on it. It's like that's why you're good at tricks, because you don't spend time learning about videos and making your production quality better. You're just like you just spend your time training your tricks. But like whoever's recording them, it's like God, you gotta work on this shit. I'm talking so much shit right now. Even though my videos look like shit and they're just tripod shots, but it's like, shit, I'm not good, so fuck that. And I'm by myself, so it's like, I really can't, it's like, I don't know how you do much, unless you got like a gimbal or something. and you just set it, and you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna send it. Like, see, look at this. This is not bad. But you can tell this is like on a steady camera, like a gimbal or something, just by like how the motion's kind of weird, but it's like fluid. See, like, I don't even know if, I think that was a triple, right? Oh, and people are gonna be like, oh, Caitlyn Ohashi, she's not a tricker, but it's like, I mean, if you say you're tricking, you're tricking. Shut up, bro. Like, you're gonna be like, oh, she's a gymnast, but it's like, no, if she says she's tricking, she's tricking. Fuck you. Like, what the like, I'd have to do that in slow-mo. Like, especially when people get real techie, it's like, I need that in slow-mo, because I don't know what the fuck's happening. Like, sometimes I get confused between semi and mega, too, just because I twist to the right, where normal people twist to the left. Alex Hunter. And, dude, like, you know, before, like, when I first started getting tricking, I was like, I wasn't a fan of Andy Lee. I was just like, I feel like that's how everyone is. It's like, no one's a fan of, like, the kicking part of tricking. They usually just get into it for the flips and the twists and stuff. But then as you age, you start to, like, appreciate the kicks at least. Because you're like, you get a point where it's like, you can't twist anymore because you're just not strong enough to. So you just have to start varying. It's like, I feel like everyone just goes through this phases of tricking where it's like, you're just trying to be really powerful, you're just trying to get your power as high as possible, and then you run out of like what? Also the music, bro, it's the bop. I think there's like there's a clip in here where Michael Guthrie is just doing something ridiculous, and I watched it repeatedly just to try and like be like, I could maybe do that, and it's like, it just shows that like he's not just crazy power and cleanliness. It's like he can do low level stuff and he still makes it look good. Like, he just makes it look like such a high level. Like, snap move is so crazy. Like, people who just do snap moves out of things is so crazy. It's like, what the fuck? Or like front swing snap move, that's fucking crazy, bro. Like this, I'm like, I could maybe do this, and then watch you pull out shuriken cutter. Yeah. It's like, until the shuriken cutter, it's like, I could maybe do that. I have a high chance. Triple pizza, like Ariel. Shosei Iwamoto. We're watching his sampler, his latest sampler also later on. Alan Davies is just so good at like his cheat kicks. Like, he just says cheat 9, cheat 9, cheat 9. Like nothing. Like, Andy Lee, I'd say he's probably, I want to say he's probably the cleanest. I mean, and people could disagree, because it's like, I think he does certain things very stylistically that would maybe appear not as clean, but it's like, I don't know, I guess it just comes down to your, like, own feelings about his style and stuff. Like, what? Like a Michael, like, like, that fucking shuriken cutter. Like, this is literally like, I feel like I chose this first because I was like, this is the standard we have to set, guys. It's like, some of these clips aren't even like what I might imagine we want the standard to be. Why? He has another one. Or maybe it's an older one. Anyways, we're done. Oh wow, we're going on to this one.